It began in the darkness when even satellites blink. A low hum in the sky followed by nothing. No signal, no alert. Then, without warning, the hills of Sada lit up like the surface of the sun. For the Houthi forces stationed there was no time to run. There was no enemy in sight, just fire and silence. A viral video would soon sweep across the internet, showing something the world could not explain. Precision, power, and mystery. The strike that shattered the northern Houthi front lines left more questions than answers. This is the story of the Phantom Strike. To understand the significance of that night, we must understand the Houthi movement. Known officially as Ansar Allah, the Houthis emerged from the rugged mountains of northern Yemen, drawing support from the Zaidi Shia community. Initially a religious revivalist group, their early goals were theological, not military. But as Yemen's central government weakened in the early 2000s, the Houthis morphed into a militia. Marginalized politically, they began to fight for control. By 2014, they stormed Sana'a, Yemen's capital, and by 2015, they forced the president into exile. A Saudi-led coalition intervened, launching a devastating air campaign. But the Houthis, resilient and resourceful, dug in. Behind the Houthis stood a silent patron, Iran. With logistical, financial, and intelligence support, Tehran saw Ansar Allah as a southern prong in its growing network of regional proxies. The Houthis were given drones, ballistic missile blueprints, GPS jamming technology, and cyber warfare tools. Iranian advisors arrived via Oman and Iraq, training elite Houthi units. Suddenly, a tribal insurgency was behaving like a miniature army. Attacks on Saudi oil fields, missile launches on the UAE, naval mines in the Red Sea, and threats against Israel. It was no longer a Yemeni civil war. It was a chessboard of global powers. Though far from Yemen, Israel was watching. The Houthis' ties to Hezbollah and Hamas were growing. Smuggled weapons from Iran increasingly passed through Yemen. And most critically, Israeli intelligence had intercepted Houthi plans involving long-range drones capable of reaching Eilat, Israel's southern port city. That changed everything. Israel, already locked in a shadow war with Iran, now saw a third front taking shape in the south. Mossad issued a quiet but urgent warning. If the Houthis crossed a certain threshold, retaliation would come without mercy and without warning. Months before the strike, Israel's most elite intelligence units began compiling a list of targets: weapons depots, drone labs, comms hubs. A new cyber task force began infecting Houthi networks with malware, mapping their every move. By May 2025, a classified mission was greenlit, Operation Phantom Dagger. The IDF Air Force, Unit 8200, and Mossad collaborated in unprecedented silence. But there was a twist. Satellite logs later revealed something strange. A radar-invisible aircraft originating from the Negev desert had departed at 2:11 a.m. Flight plan, unknown. Transponder, off. Destination, Yemen. What aircraft could have delivered such destruction with no warning, no trail, and no defense? Military analysts were baffled. The blast signatures, infrared burns, and sonic silence matched only one known weapon, the American B-2 Spirit. But officially, only the United States operates the B-2, and the Pentagon denied involvement. So did Israel. Yet leaked intelligence indicated that under a 2024 classified agreement, the U.S. had permitted temporary deployment of one B-2 unit to Negev Air Base for regional stability exercises. Did Israel borrow the world's most advanced stealth bomber for a single, deniable strike? June 2nd, 2025, 0247 a.m., northern Yemen. Multiple explosions ripple across a 40-kilometer zone. Command centers are vaporized. Ammunition depots explode in chain reactions. Drones parked on runways melt into slag. Surviving Houthi soldiers report something fell from the sky, but we never heard it. One fighter swore he saw a triangle overhead before it vanished into the clouds. High-altitude drone footage captures the aftermath. Entire compounds erased. Blast craters unlike any seen before. Israel never confirms involvement. But one line from the IDF spokesperson chills the world. "We do not comment on operations that never happened."